Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us here. This is our continuing coverage of the golf tournaments, and it's presented from the beautiful world of Wii. We have our solo golfer named David Carter, and he's right now teeing off, and that is one beautiful landscape, isn't it, of green? And we'll try to give you some plays of his obvious tactics as he gets closer to each of the holes. Oh, he's out of bounds in there. How unfortunate for him. But these greens are really beyond words. I mean, you really have to appreciate these. He's teed off again. Oh, he's out of bounds again. No, actually, it looks, yeah, he's in the rough. Okay. It's hard to see these flags, I think. The trees are really beautiful, but they certainly get in your eye, and it's even better that when you go through them, you don't have to worry about it actually bouncing back on your head or back on you. And of course, this is another rarity. Get to see the bunkers, and players don't have to rake them back into their perfection shot. As a matter of fact, it seems like it just repairs itself. That was a good hit with that. The wedge didn't create any kind of a divot in the grass. He's getting ready now to do the final putt. Went right in. These are definitely beautiful. Okay, he's teed off again at the next hole. And he's got it beyond the bunker. That's very good. He's still in the rough. You know, you really can't tell the difference between out of bounds sometimes in the rough areas, but it's really beautiful. This coverage comes to you from WTCG Sports in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, he's just beyond the fairway. He's in the rough area again. That caused a divot that has actually bounced off of the pole. He's getting ready to do the final putt now. Oh, he went beyond it. As you can tell, there aren't very many people out today. Most of these people must be watching from closed circuit TV, I suppose. Maybe they're just staying in an air-conditioned room while he's out there on the putting green, getting hotter than hot. And he's trying again for this putt. Oh, he missed it again. And I got the flag back up. It looks like he's in the rough now. Oh, no, he's gone over it again. We understand these are the amateur solo players playing in today's tournament. So they're not real professional at this. Okay, there it goes again. Oh, well, it's a little closer that time. Okay, looks like he must have failed, so we're going right on now to the next hole. I'm sure he must have been plus 10 or maybe 12 strokes on that last hole. And he's teed off on the next one. He's in the rough now. And he's gotten a little closer. As we've said before, these are really beautiful greens they've got. He created a divot in that shot. Oh, he's out of bounds, isn't he? Yep. He got beyond the rough. Okay, now he's up to his 5th stroke now. Oh, it looks pretty good. No, he's gone over. He's out of bounds again. It's really hard sometimes to judge how much real force you should put on the stroke, you know. Looks like he's going in the he's out of bounds again. Well, he's up to his 9th stroke. He's back in the rough in the same area he was before. There he goes. There's another divot there in the grass. Okay, now it looks like he might. Yep, he's right at the edge of the rough and the out of bounds region. Like we say, folks, this footage comes to you from WTCG Sports in Atlanta. And he's gotten beyond the hole again. He's about 31.5 feet from the hole. And it has ricocheted again. It's gone off of the edge of the hole. Another thing about these tours, you won't never see rain because it doesn't. And he's stroking it too hard, I think. Yep, it's bounced off and gone back over into the fairway. The greens really, really are beautiful. Whoever created them up, he went over again. But you know, that's a really beautiful way that they cut the green there with the fairway. And we're waiting for him to get close enough to the hole. Now we're starting our bowling. Again, this is David Carter doing a solo tournament here on WTCG. And
nice throw!
honestly, bowling is a lot more realistic. These are really good shots.
Nice throw!
This series of tournaments is actually coming to you from the local bowling alley in Georgia. It's called Junction Lanes. And in most instances, they allow individual players to play in the bowling alley. You have to be a group of 2 or more to actually be able to bowl at all. And this just shows you various things that you can do on the tournament, and the bowling itself is not doing too good in these shots. You have to really master a lot of these controls when you're doing it. The training sessions that they offer after each of the games end is really, really good for those who are new or novice at doing any of these kinds of plays. You can actually practice without it being something that they count against you. Good shots. And you can reposition the control. I am pretty sure these actually were done like the very first time
nice spare.
We had the chance to televise these games. This is like the earliest chances to see these Caption says it all, folks. In the 50s and even the 60s, bowling alleys were the only place you could go to have exercise if you wanted to have fun with your family. Here it goes again. Who did actually master this in several opportunities thereafter. The hardest thing was to figure out how to position yourself on the play so that you could be sure that it went in the right direction, and this being the first time that it was actually there, I'm starting to actually show that I'm learning how to use the ball to hit. That was pretty good, yeah. If you watch some of the other alleys, whenever there is an opportunity, you can see the machine come down and pick it up, but they don't do it in our particular owl. I don't know why. Well, still mastering it. See the next owl over on the left comes down, and then you can see the machine picks it up, and it lays down the next allotment of pins. This is the first real telecast we've done, so it was early on before mastering most of what you're seeing in this. We're still getting the basics down. See, that's why I was missing most of them. And now we're starting our tennis tour. This should be interesting for most of y'all who love tennis. It was hard mastering this. Never easy to hit that ball, so you keep it within the boundaries of the in play. The replays are really good too. You can get to re-see your mistakes, so hopefully you don't make them again. And at this particular time, the player at the net is actually the same one, but I never mastered how to actually control him any more than I controlled my own playing. I eventually just made it one player for me, and then the machine made characters for everyone else. I would say I'm no Billie Jean King, but it was fun to play the game. The ball was big enough. If you notice, it's not the size of a regular tennis ball. The sounds are very authentic, if you've noticed. They did a very good job recreating all of the sounds of each of the games, from the swing and the hitting of the golf ball in golf, and then bowling is absolutely authentic. I mean, those pins being hit by a bowling ball is authentic, and then this little tennis ball being hit, all of that's authentic. We hope you've all enjoyed this opportunity to see these games in action, and the broadcast is now over. We appreciate all of you coming today. This has been a presentation of WTCG Sports in Atlanta, Georgia. Copyright 1975, all rights reserved.